All right, fans, we're up and running here at Garber for Day 3 of the Dink McCatherine Invitational Tournament. Our third place game is playing first today, 10 a.m. game. We'll see the OBA Trojans versus the Fairview Yellow Jackets. We are off and running. One out here in the first for Fairview. This is Sean Weibling joining me on the microphone today. Mr. Zach Fisher. How are we doing, Mr. Fisher?
Doing well. How are you, sir?
Good, good. We are scrambling in the wind, but we got this game off and running, so here we go. Shot to left field. It's going to be short, but OBA left fielder reels it in for out number 2 here at the top of the first. Completely different situation today as opposed to the first 2 days of this tournament. We had a strong north wind playing havoc in left field, and now we've got a strong south wind, so we're going to mess with the right fielders a little bit today. Let them have some fun too. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 the count. At the plate for Fairview, number 20, that's going to be Bowden Miller. We saw Bowden yesterday close out a really good game between Fairview and Ringwood.
Absolutely, yeah. That's probably one of the best games of the tournament so far, I think.
I agree. It was a really good game. OBA comes over from the Pool B, which was played at Cremon on Thursday and Friday. And on the mound today for OBA, that's number 12, Lawson Morgan. It's a strike. Morgan gets it across the plate. 2 outs. Pitch is popped up again to left field. It's going to be short again. OBA left fielder does make a play on it, and that's going to end the top of the first. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1, 2, 3 go down, and we're going to take a break. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Blazer Bling offers a huge selection of trendy and affordable styles, providing customers with the best shopping experiences since 2016. Stop by the store and check out the new fall items, located at 408 Main Street, Garber, Oklahoma. You can also shop our website at blazerbling.com or over on the app, available on Apple and Google. We offer fast and free shipping on all orders over $50. Blazer Bling. Come and see us.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well. His youngest boys attend Garber Public Schools, which of course makes him an avid supporter of all Garber Wolverines athletics. In addition to his diverse background, Brian has been blessed to serve in ministry for most of his adult life as well. He is now thrilled to have the opportunity to join Blevins & Co. Realty and serve the great people of Northwest Oklahoma with all of their real estate needs. So contact Brian Bishop today at 580-297-5010.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages.
Well, we're back at Garber High School, our third place game of the Dink McCatherine Invitational. Bottom of the first inning. And up to the plate for OBA. That's going to be number 2?
12.
Number 12. That's Lawson Morgan. That's our pitcher. He takes ball 1.
Great start on the mound, too. Quick 1-2-3 inning for the Trojans.
He's going to send a shot down the third base line. It's going to be foul. And a 1-1 count. On the mound for Fairview, number 4, Reed Martins. Going to be low for ball 2. Changed our setup today. No more mom pods for us. We decided it's probably going to be warm enough today. It's still windy. We've got the canopy out, but
it better be up to 80 like it says. I'm going to be upset.
Coach Hughes, baseball coach at Garber, explained it best. He says we're going to go from the air conditioner to the oven with the switch in the wind. Nothing like an Oklahoma summer wind. Feels like a hairdryer in your face all day long.
Yep.
There's a swing and a miss, but the ball's on the ground.
He'll make the throw.
And he's going to get the throw. That's going to be out number 1.
Martin's on the mound today. This is his second start of the tournament so far. Had a good win in their second game on Thursday against Medford on their first day of this tournament.
Next up to bat for OBA, number 3, Jed Cheatham.
Ooh, just missed with that one. That was close.
Cheatham's going to take the pitch. 1-0 the count with 1 out and no runners on. Fouls that one off, 1-1. Mr. Fisher, I want to admit to something. I smarted off when the Rangers jumped out early on the Blue Jays and
that was
jinxed them. So that loss was my fault last night.
I was wondering who to blame for that. That was a look out. It was a pretty historic opening day collapse, unfortunately.
I don't know how historic it is. It seems to happen every year. But
yeah. I shouldn't have been surprised they found a way to lose that one.
Cheatham check swing, but he gets a piece of ball, so he's got a 1-2 count. Yeah, I got a little cocky. I predicted 162-0 this year for the Rangers, and that already backfired on me.
Yep. That was a nice pitch there. Did well to get a piece of that one.
Yeah, Judd's battling up there just to stay alive. Fouls it back to the screen. Still 1-2. Martin's going to get a piece of him. So Cheatham's going to take first base on the hit by pitch. And that brings to the plate number 21, Bodie Boydstron. Sorry, Bodie Boydston. I know you better than that.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of those hit by pitches today. The wind swirling around out there might cause some trouble, not just for those outfielders, but for those pitchers as well today.
We saw both sides of it yesterday. We saw some kids with some really good command in that strong wind. Kind of gave some breaking balls a chance to drop.
Yeah,
and some kids really used that to their favor as the throw over to first is wild. Cheatham's going to turn to second. He's in clear. Some kids having a hard time locating the ball in that wind yesterday. Others using it to their advantage. So I think we'll see a little bit of the same today.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, with that south wind and a right-hander, he's going to have to use it to his advantage more. That pitch to Bodie is low for ball 1. Once again, we're doing quadruple duty. Mr. Fisher, Fish the Commish, he's running the book over there. I've got the scoreboard and the sound, and we're going to broadcast it to you as well. So if something's off, we'll get it fixed quickly. There's ball 2 to Bodie.
Nearly got him with that one.
Big cut for strike 1.
Good swings. Couldn't quite time that one up.
shot in the gap between third and short's going to get through to left field. Cheatham's going to turn, and he's got the wheels for it. We've seen that from him before. He scores from second. He's going to make this a 1-0 game.
Nice turn. Had a great lead off second. That really helped get him into position to be able to score right there.
It's a good hit by Bodie Boyston. Bring it to the plate, number 25, Cole Davis for OBA. Still one out with a runner on first.
Good pitch there, right down the middle. Gets ahead 0-1 in this count to start this one off.
He takes a cut, knocks it down the first base line.
That's going to be trouble.
Going to roll all the way to the fence in right field. Coach is going to hold up Boydston at third. So runners at first and third with one out.
The old C&I single right there, shot right through the gap. Happened to make it all the way out to the fence almost.
Next up at the plate for OBA, that's number 5, Elijah Chambers. He's got OBA in a good situation. Good situation for him. 2 runners on and 1 out. He can do some damage here. Takes that high pitch, ball 1, and 1-0 his count. Highly anticipated matchup in this tournament. 2 pretty good teams we thought coming in. Getting this matchup against each other, and we're excited for this game.
Yeah, Fairview's looked pretty good in the several games they've played.
Our first time to see OBA, but definitely have heard about them, and they're playing really well coming into this tournament.
Yep, absolutely. Takes off for second. Throw's going to be high. It's going to get into the outfield.
And that scores Boydston from third as a runner gets all the way over to third. It makes it a 2-0 game with just 1 out. So Cole Davis takes off for second with a runner on third. Fairview throws down on a wild throw to second, scores the runner.
2 quick errors here in this first inning from Fairview. Have to try and get that under control a little bit if they're going to have a chance to stay in this one.
Exactly right. Chambers takes strike 2 looking, so he's got a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss by Chambers. And Martins gets another K.
Good inside pitch there. Looked like it was going to hit him and then backed up towards the plate and caused that emergency swing. Good pitch.
Next up to bat, 6-hole hitter, number 22, Harry Nunez. He's got a runner on third but 2 outs as he hits a shot to short. Shortstop comes up with it and makes the play at first. So Fairview escapes but gave up 2 quick runs to OBA after the bottom of the first. It's OBA 2, Fairview 0. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon.
Welcome back to Garber, top of the second inning. OBA with an early 2-0 lead. Lawson Morgan sends first pitch in at the top of the second. It's going to be a ball. At the plate for Fairview, it's number 3, Jax Bernard. He's going to send a slow roller to third. Third baseman comes up with it and gets it in time. Close play at first, but he does get it for out number 1.
Tough play. That one was really moving slow. Good throw.
Next up for the Yellow Jackets, number 2, Dennis Gilmore. Morgan's first pitch, a little out high and outside, ball 1. Disadvantage of the Mom Pods, you're going to hear a little wind in the background, but hopefully it's not too bad. Someone will let us know if it's too strong, and we'll have to readjust. But
yeah, I'm sure.
Big cut there by Gilmore. Fouled it back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. There's a pop-up down the first base line, right field. Wind carries it into the playground on the other side of the fence in right field. Count's going to stay 1-2.
You're going to miss one today. That's probably the place to miss it. I don't think anything's staying in play if you pop it out to the right side.
High pitch there for Morgan. 2-2 our count. This one's going to be popped up down the third base line, and it will get held up in the wind. But as we said, those are going to be tricky.
Yep.
OBA third baseman tries to make a play in foul territory and just can't get under it.
Swirling around hard, man.
Some of those plays on the fences I know you can't see on camera, so we'll try to explain them to you. But just a tough situation. He thought he had it, and as it's coming down, he realized it was moving quickly. 2-2 count. Pitch is high for Gilmore.
Not a great pitch there. Not very competitive there. I want to make him try and swing the bat. 2 strikes.
Now he's got a full count with 1 out. And he does. He gets him swinging again. High fly out. It's going to go foul down the third base line and carry over the fence. We're going to do it again. OBA coming into the game. Record is not indicative of how good this team is. They are 8-10, but when you look up and down their schedule, you see rated teams after ranked teams all over the place.
Absolutely.
Gilmore takes a cut. It's going to carry over the screen, and we're going to
coming right at us there.
Trying to take us out. We're going to stay with a full count and do it again.
Fairview team as well, a little bit better than their record as well. Fairview's currently at 7-8, but similar to OBA, they've been playing lots of tough teams, had lots of close games. And he takes the walk there. It's gonna put him on base, and Gilmore will be at first.
First base runner for Fairview today here in the top of the second. To the plate comes number 13, Sutton Hayes. We saw Sutton pitch yesterday. Did a really good job on the mound. He was closed out by Bowden Miller, but Sutton went about 4 innings strong.
Yeah, great start. Great start to that one. And had a couple really good innings, especially right in the middle of that start yesterday.
He's going to send a shot dead center, and it's going to be short of the center fielder and bounce. So now we got runners at first and second, and no outs. Is that correct? Is that correct? No outs?
Well, we got a one out. Yeah,
that's what I thought. We missed one.
Tough little bloop single right there. Those are always so difficult, right? No man's land between the outfield and the shortstop there.
Next up for the Yellow Jackets, number 5, Cole Richter. Two runners on, 1 out in this game. He's going to square the bunt, pull back, take ball 1. Different home umpire that we've seen the past 2 days. I'm not going to call him out by name, but I definitely know the guy, and I'm going to have to readjust my stance because he takes a high. I can't see the plate. He doesn't get real low, so I'm going to have to move my chair. 1-1 to count after that taken pitch for a strike.
OBA coming into our third place game today, having a really good tournament so far. Lost a close game, a tough game with Kremlin last night to decide the winner of Pool B, 11-5, but good wins over Blackwell and Pond Creek Hunter and Covington. There are 3 wins, as well as a tie earlier in the week against Kremlin, forcing them to play that second game last night.
Well, we've got Richter. Cole, he's having a little issues. Taking his gloves off. I think part of his glove maybe came apart in the inside, so he handed a piece of leather to coach, readjust his gloves. He looks like he's ready to go. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. There's a chopper. Going to go foul on the third base side.
Morgan is lucky he hit that one foul. He hung that one right up there for him.
One-two pitch to Richter. Got him swinging. We're out number 2. So Lawson Morgan battling on the mound. He's got 2 runners on, 2 outs. And to the plate, trying to make a difference for Fairview. This is number 1, Caleb Uthier. Stares at the first pitch,
nice
called
pitch
strike.
there.
Yeah, and that broke well.
So important to get ahead early in the count.
Morgan's pitch goes inside and low for ball 1. 1-1 now for Uthier. Big cut by Caleb. Nice pitch by Lawson Morgan. It's going to be strike 2. And that 1-2 pitch is fouled back to the screen as Uthier's trying to stay alive with 2 runners on, trying to make a dent in this 2-0 deficit. He takes a big cut, strike 3. First base is occupied, so that's going to be the end of the inning. So after an inning and a half play, it is OBA 2, Fairview 0. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns.
Welcome back to Garber High School. Dink McCatherine Invitational, third place game between the Fairview Yellow Jackets and the OBA Trojans. We're going to enter the bottom of the second. OBA having an early 2-0 lead, and at the plate for the Trojans, that is number 36. That's Ezra Reese. The pitch is low for a ball, and I missed the first one. Are we at 1-1, Mr. Fish?
Yeah, I think so. Believe so.
I think we are too. Ezra, a well-known name around these parts. His dad is a Garber graduate. His grandfather spent a lot of time here as well. His grandfather was principal here at Garber for quite a while.
Nice.
One-two count. Here's the pitch. So I'm going to foul back to the screen. We're going to do it again.
Got a bat here for him.
There's a called strike three on the swing.
Nice pitch.
It's going to be out number one. For Martins. Martins pitching well here. I know he's in a 2-0 deficit, but has been pitching well.
3 strikeouts already in the first 2 innings here. Chance for some more.
To the plate for the Trojans, number 9, Jacob Buller. His first pitch is outside for ball 1. Inside pitch, just barely misses the plate. Going to be a 1-1 count.
He's been,
or 2-0, correction.
Flirting with that inside part of the plate a lot. Mostly almost hitting guys rather than getting some strikes on that inner half.
The pitch comes in low, 3-0 with 1 out for Buller.
That pitch dropped that one in there nice and good, right at the belt buckle.
Martin's 3-1 pitch inside again, and he's not going to get that call. It is just a bit inside. It's close, but I agree with the umpire. Just a bit inside. No. So it's going to walk him and bring to the plate number 2 for OBA. That is Andrew Campbell.
Definitely does not seem to be favoring the inside part of the plate very much for these batters. Or for these pitchers, excuse me.
Campbell lays down a bunt, rolls straight back to the pitcher. Play is made at first, but it does advance the runner. That'll be out number 2. Runner on second with 2 outs. And we're back to the top of the lineup for the Trojans. Our pitcher, number 12, Lawson Morgan, trying to help himself out. Swung on, popped
swing.
out to left field. It's dying, but it's going to die foul.
Watch the wind take that one and to really knock that down short. Fairview coming in today to our third place game with a 2-2 record. Really nice 7-6 last inning win yesterday against Ringwood. Also have a win against Medford on Thursday. Some tough losses against Garber in their very first game, as well as, also have a win over Waukomis. So 3-1 for Fairview,
Martin's second pitch is low, 2-0 count for Morgan at the plate. 2 outs, runner on second.
Just again low. Only 3-0 here. Morgan struck out on his first at bat back in the first inning. Looks like he's in a much better situation this go around.
That's going to be in there, called strike one. 3-1 the count on Morgan.
Pop up right back to the pitcher. And it's going to be an easy out, number 3.
So we head to the bottom of the second inning. Our score still OBA 2, Fairview 0. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Blazer Bling offers a huge selection of trendy and affordable styles, providing customers with the best shopping experiences since 2016. Stop by the store and check out the new fall items. Located at 408 Main Street, Garber, Oklahoma. You can also shop our website at blazerbling.com or over on the app, available on Apple and Google. We offer fast and free shipping on all orders over $50. Blazer Bling. Come and see us.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
We're back at Garber High School, entering the bottom of the second. Is that correct? I feel like I'm off here.
Third.
We're at the top of the third. I am off. I thought that's right. Wrong. So we're at the top of the third inning. I'll fix that scoreboard right quick. Like I said, fans, we're doing it all, so if we get behind, we know who to blame. There we go. There's a pitch. A little low. Be ball 2, I believe. 2-1.
Big cut there.
At the plate for Fairview, number 10, Kenan Clark. He's got a 2-2 count to start out at the top of the third.
Clark was 0 for 1 yesterday against Ringwood. Did reach base twice, though, with a walk and a fielder's choice. Also struck out in that good 7-6 win against Ringwood yesterday afternoon.
Full count, fouls it back. Battling out there. As we see another Walmart sack blowing in the outfield. The good thing about this wind, they'll get out there, but they get gone quick too. They don't stay out there very long.
Definitely. Weekly hit to the left side.
It's bobbled by a third baseman, but he gets a handle on it and guns it across just in time to get Kenan Clark for out number 1.
It's 2 really nice plays by that my third baseman for Fairview, or for OBA, excuse me.
That third baseman is going to be McGuire Arnold. number 11 for the Trojans. At the plate for the Yellow Jackets, this is number 7, Cole Schrader. Correction, Brant Schrader. We'll get it right.
Schrader gets out of the way of that one. Had a good, well-hit ball to start the game today, but just hit it right at that center fielder. Nice fly out. Had a nice game yesterday as well. Couple of base hits. Also had a walk and came around to score.
He's going to take that pitch low for another ball. 2-0 our count. Correction, 3-0 our count. That one's inside for ball 4, so he's going to walk on 4 straight pitches. Puts a runner on first with 1 out for our 2-hole hitter, number 4, our pitcher, Reed Martins. And Coach Cheatham's going to come out of the dugout, have a little conversation with his pitcher, Lawson Morgan. Coach Cheatham been at OBA approximately 4 or 5 years. Well familiar with him and his program as we see them a lot. Coaching for Fairview this year, Brent Antoine. This is his first year to coach at Fairview. He's a longtime baseball coach at Piedmont. And he is a Swasu Bulldog. You got to stick together. So Coach Cheatham, short conversation. He's going to leave Lawson in, get everything straight. 1 out, runner on first. As Martin steps back into the box. Checks the runner over at first. Runner's back in time.
Look out.
Inside
on the elbow with that one.
Yeah, inside pitch by Morgan was really close, but it's going to be a ball. Ball 1. Close to hitting the batter, but saw that yesterday. You know, you do have to make an effort to get out of the way as that ball's fouled down the third base line. Do have to make an effort to get out of the way. That is the rule. You don't see it called very often, but we saw it called last night in our last game against Garber.
Oh, yeah.
Trevin Blazer stands over the plate, takes one on the elbow, and umpire doesn't give him the base. So the next pitch, he takes it again, and finally umpire said, "You can have the base this time." So.
That kid is one of the toughest kids. Their game on Friday against Wacomas, he had 3 at bats and was hit by 3 pitches.
Yeah, he's not afraid to take it. That's for sure. There's a big cut by Martins. It's going to be popped up to short center, drifts over into right field. Center fielder makes a great play on the ball for out number 2.
You could see that thing slicing like my golf shot right there. That was insane.
Yeah, we don't need the wind for our slices, do we? 2 outs. Runner still on first for number 20, Bowden Miller for Fairview. Morgan's going to check the runner at first. That time it was a little wild, but the first baseman reels it in. Runner gets back. First pitch there, a little high for ball 1.
Try and work out of this one here. Still got that runner on first. There he goes.
He's going to go. Pitch is called a strike, but an errant throw to second.
Got to play at third.
He's going to make the runner try to take third, and he doesn't get there in time. And that's going to be out number 3 for the Yellow Jackets as OBA escapes the runner. So, headed to the bottom of the third, OBA 2, Fairview 0. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well. His youngest boys attend Garber Public Schools, which of course makes him an avid supporter of all Garber Wolverines athletics. In addition to his diverse background, Brian has been blessed to serve in ministry for most of his adult life as well. He is now thrilled to have the opportunity to join Blevins & Co. Realty and serve the great people of Northwest Oklahoma with all of their real estate needs. So contact Brian Bishop today at 580-297-5010.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Garber Co-op, serving the community.
Welcome back to the third place game of the Dink McCatherine Invitational. We've got Fairview versus OBA, and we're entering the bottom of the third. OBA holding on to a 2-0 lead. On the mound for Fairview, started this game, still battling into the third inning as Reed Martins, and his first pitch goes behind and over the head of number 3, Judd Cheatham.
Missed that one. Can't quite find the release point of that breaking ball in the outing today. Missing a little high with that pretty regularly.
Low and outside for ball 3. And ball 4 hits him, so he's good either way. He's going to take first, lead off. Mentioned Cheatham's speed. I do want to correct myself. He's the younger brother of the sprinter from OBA, Cheatham, but we saw Judd turn the corner from second to home in the first inning, and that speed's hereditary. He's got a little bit of it himself.
Absolutely. He was flying. Absolutely flying.
Martin's pitch is low for ball 1. And at the plate for the Trojans, number 21, Bodie Boydston.
Boydston's got one of OBA's 2 hits so far this afternoon, and a good RBI single back in the first.
Cheatham takes off from first. Again, we've got an errant throw to second. This time, Cheatham's going to be on third with no throw. Pitch was called a strike to Boydston, but now Bodie's got a 1-1 count with a runner on third and no outs.
That is, I think, the third bad throw we've seen from Fairview's catcher this afternoon, trying to make a pickoff play at second.
Coach Antoine's going to talk about it. In a 2-0 deficit, don't want to get this ball rolling too far downhill, so have a conversation on how to get out of this inning.
Especially when you got some speed on third base out there.
Yeah. We mentioned yesterday, baseball districts for Class A were released yesterday afternoon. Fairview's a 2A school. They'll get their district next week. But the Trojans, OBA, they have found out where they're headed. They are going with Ringwood to Arapahoe Butler for a district. Coach Antwine is done on the mound. Team breaks out. 1-1 count for Boydston. And Boydston drives it to right field, past the right fielder, bounces off the fence. That's going to score Cheatham easily from third as Bodie turns the corner and ends up on second. Stand-up RBI double for Bodie Boydston.
Well, mentioned a couple batters ago, he's not been able to quite find that release point of that breaking ball, and he hung one up there for him, and he just absolutely put that one on a rope out to right field all the way out to the wall. Really nice swing for him there.
So OBA extends the lead 3-0 with a runner on second. Still no outs. And to the plate, we're going to see number 25, Cole Davis.
Davis also has a hit so far today. So made it all the way around to third, but did not quite get around to score after a error by the catcher in the first inning.
Big cut. Big cut by Davis for strike one. 1-1 our count. Martin's pitch. Big cut by Davis. Misses for strike two. That's going to be strike three. Paints the outside corner. Davis is going to go to the dugout with a strikeout there. Caught looking. It's going to bring up number 5, excuse me, Elijah Chambers to the plate for the Trojans. 1 out, runner on second.
That's a good pitch. That might have been the best pitch he's thrown today right there. Really nice pitch.
This one is low, gets by the catcher. It's going to allow Boydston to advance to third.
Another chance here for OBA to put another one on the board here. Chambers struck out in his first at bat. Looking to change some fortunes here.
Next pitch is low. Ball 2, 2-0 the count for Elijah. Reed's pitch down low. Chambers goes fishing for it, doesn't come up with it, so 2-1 the count.
Real half-hearted swing right there.
That ball's in the dirt for 3-1.
Nice play right there by the catcher. Stopped that one. Had a potential bad wild pitch possibilities on it. Down in the dirt like that.
Catching today for Fairview, Bowden Miller. Ball 4 to Chambers. So runners at first and third with 1 out. For Harry Nunez, he's playing center field for OBA today.
Nunez ended the first inning with a ground out in his only previous at bat today.
He takes the first pitch, drives it to center. Wind's going to carry it to
that one's
the
not
gap.
A ground ball, man.
That's carried into center left gap. Center fielder makes a dive for it, and he's still down. But it's going to score 2. And Nunez has a stand-up 2 RBI double at second. And we got a man down in center field.
He tried to make a dive and play at that one, and just came down a little funky on his arm or his shoulder, maybe. But up now, looks like he's going to be all right.
So, Scoreboard is now updated. It is 5-0. Trojans with the lead in the bottom of the third. Coach Antoine walks out the center to check on his center fielder. He's up. They're having a conversation. But he definitely laid out for it, for sure. I mean, tried to make a play.
It's a great effort, absolutely, yeah.
One thing that never gives, that's the ground. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yep, absolutely. Seen a couple good plays out there in this tournament. Seen several very good diving or down to the knees catches by some center fielders.
Center field's changing their approach today with the changing the wind. They're still having to cover a lot of ground as that ball's fouled off for strike one. Batting now, number 36, Ezra Reese for OBA with runner on second and one out. Martin's pitch comes in low, 1-1 the count. Reese looking at that pitch, and it's going to be low as well. 2-1 the count. Runner on second.
OBA and Fairview have played before, once before this season, back at towards the beginning of March. A game won by OBA 13-1.
And there's a pass ball. Going to advance the runner to third. And now Ezra has a 3-1 count. Runner on third with one out. Good pitch by Martins. Going to make it to full count. 3-2 to Reese. He's swinging at it, and it goes straight back to the pitcher for out at first. And Riley Nelson, first baseman for Fairview, excellent job. Runs the ball back into the mound so that there's no opportunity for Harry Nunez on third to advance.
Yep, smart play.
And we've got out number 2.
Seen several errant throws even just amongst infielders in a few other games yesterday, so it was a very smart play.
So, next up, number 9, Jacob Bowler for the Trojans.
Bowler's reached base in his only other plate appearance and a walk. Looking for a good hit here for the Trojans.
That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 the count for Jacob. Jacob playing second base today for OBA. Takes a big cut for strike 2.
Almost got a piece of that one. That was probably a pretty good pitch to hit. Just couldn't quite make contact.
And Martin throws a great pitch for strike 3, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So we're going to move to the top of the fourth. Fairview trying to get some runs back. The score is OBA 5, Fairview 0. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
We're back at the Deke McCatherine Invitational third place game. Top of the fourth inning, OBA with a 5-0 lead over Fairview as Fairview steps up to the plate. And for the Yellow Jackets, that's number 20, Bowden Miller. Bowden catching today.
Had a high pop out to left field in his first at bat.
He chops one over the shortstop's head, bounces into left field. He's on base easily.
Trying to get through, though, yeah. Good swing there.
So we're going to have a courtesy runner for Bowden. Catcher coming in to run, number 12, Sterling Cooper for the Yellow Jackets. At the plate, number 3, Jax Bernard.
Bernard did not play yesterday in that 7-6 win against Ringwood, but he's had a very good tournament up to that so far.
A lot of these teams juggled yesterday. We talked about it being the spring and everything going on there because he looks at that inside pitch for ball one. We got track meets, we got baseball, got softball, junior high, high school. We got kids going everywhere. And that's what Oklahoma is about in the spring.
Ooh.
Jax actually avoids that pitch. Would have took it in the rib cage. Probably did a good job getting out of the way of it. So we'll see some kids today that may have been gone yesterday for different reasons or activities. Great thing about small school baseball in Oklahoma, small schools in general, we're sharing these kids across multiple platforms, multiple programs, and sometimes concessions have to be made, but that's the joy of these coaches and how well they work with these kids. Jax takes a cut there, fouls it straight down, so we're going to redo the 2-2 count.
It's great for all these kids to be able to do everything that they are wanting to do. Really great that they're able to participate in as much as they can.
Another activity that occurs in the spring involves you, Mr. Fisher.
Yeah.
And spring band contests from all these schools just a few weeks ago. And as you led that Garber band to a superior rating.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job. We played very well. We're lucky to be one of 7 Class 2A schools to earn a superior rating at that contest.
That's going to be another strikeout for Lawson Morgan. First out of the inning for Fairview. So it's up to the plate with a runner on first and 1 out is number 2. Dennis Gilmore.
That's Bernard's Morgan's third strikeout of the day.
Gilmore takes a cut at the first pitch. It drifts. Center fielder, 22 for OBA, and makes a great play on the ball for out number 2. So you said 7, 6, what did you say?
7 schools, yeah.
7
classified 2A, which is the smallest that it goes in band world.
Okay. Well, congratulations. That was back-to-back superior ratings for that Garber band, and it's something that's hard to do.
Absolutely.
Especially this your first year at Garber with a change in regime. Different things can happen, and you kept the ship not only afloat but pointed in the right direction. So congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It is tough. That is a tough, very harshly judged contest. There were a lot of schools that were played well that I thought should have got a one that did not. So.
Well, with 2 outs, runner on first. This is number 13, Sutton Hayes, our DH, and he's going to foul that one off for strike number 2.
See if we can get out of this one quick. 4-batter inning here.
Yeah, Morgan has definitely found his groove. He's had some quick innings. His pitch count's fairly low as that one's sent to short, or to center, correction, and it bounces in front of the center fielder for a base hit. Now runners at first and second with 2 outs. For number 5, Cole Richter of Fairview.
Richter struck out in his last at-bat yesterday. Also, unfortunately, had 3 strikeouts yesterday against Ringwood. So, trying to get things back on track here for himself.
He comes up swinging on the first pitch, fouls it out of play. 0-1 the count with 2 outs. He goes low for that one and quickly 0-2. Morgan's 0-2 pitch goes inside and low for ball 1.
Good take there.
It is. Rick Cole's one of my kids. He comes up swinging. I like that. That's why I probably wouldn't be a great baseball coach. That's what we're here to do. We're here to hit. He sends a slow roller to short. It does take an odd hop, but gets there just in time for out number 3. So Fairview remains scoreless. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. OBA 5, Fairview 0. Watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Blazer Bling offers a huge selection of trendy and affordable styles, providing customers with the best shopping experiences since 2016. Stop by the store and check out the new fall items. Located at 408 Main Street, Garber, Oklahoma. You can also shop our website at blazerbling.com or over on the app.
Well, quick work in the top of the 4th. Quick warm-up by the Fairview pitcher. We're back for the bottom of the 4th. OBA at the plate. And that's number 2 for the Trojans. That's going to be Andrew Campbell, our DH for the day.
Campbell hitting for the third baseman for OBA. Did his job and moved a runner along with a sacrifice bunt back in the second inning.
Nice cut by Campbell. Going to be just over the shortstop's head and bounce into short center field. Put him on first for the leadoff runner.
Another good start here for OBA.
Second inning in a row, they've got the leadoff on, and they move them around quickly, that's for sure.
Yeah, they seem to have a lot of speed out there on the base paths.
Now batting number 12, our pitcher, Lawson Morgan. We're back to the top of the lineup. He lays down a bunt, tries to go down the third base line, but it's going to roll foul for strike number 1.
Morgan is 0 for 2 so far today. Good chance here, though, to maybe try and move a guy in scoring position or get a good knock himself, get himself notch on the hit tally today.
notch on the hit tally. I love it. Man, I'm stealing that.
That's just from watching a lot of old baseball games, I think.
I'm all in on that one. Pitch is high for ball one. Man, you just ceased to quit amazing me. That is.
Ooh.
Oh. Now that's going to be interesting because did that hit him or the bat? It must have hit the bat. Okay.
It's going to, unfortunately, I think, count as a foul ball.
I think so, too. It was close. I wasn't for sure what it hit first, him or the bat. It hit both. That's
Yep.
No doubt about that.
That's a fluke play right there, man. Ooh.
Takes a big swing for strike three, and that'll be the first out of the inning. For Martin, still on the mound for Fairview. And at the plate, number 3, Judd Cheatham.
Strikeout number 6 on the day for Martins. Good breaking ball, man. Just missed, though.
Martin's pitch just misses for ball one. I'm with you. I like the pitch, regardless of whether it's a strike. You're going to get kids staring at that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Once it drops. That one's chopped up in the air. It's going to be over the backstop, but short, and try to take out Garber Athletic Director Warren Dell. He did it. Got his feet moving quickly, and he got out of the way.
Looking athletic over there, Mr. Dell.
He's still an athlete. He is still an athlete. I'm here to tell you. Nice hit by Cheatham to short, and takes a bad hop off his glove. It's going to let the runners advance. Cheatham's going to be safe at first, and runner gets to second. So first and second with one out. For number 21, Bodie Boydston.
Seen a couple of those. Not as much today, but definitely yesterday. Tough hops off that first cut in the infield grass.
Bodie had a great shot to right field in his last at-bat. One hop to the fence, scored 2 runs.
Yep.
He tries to chop one there, and that one goes foul down the third base line. 0-1 is count.
Also has a single as well as that nice double. 3 RBIs, I believe, on the day for him. Definitely been the source of most of their offense today.
Martin's pitch is low and outside. That's going to be ball one. Martin's 1-1 pitch. On the way to Boydston. Chopped again, foul down the third base. Goes to 1-2. Those of you watching at home, you may have heard in the background, this is we've been playing time limit on those pool play games. These 3 games today will not be time limit games, but we will still have a run rule, which I can look up in just a second, get that to you. But no time limit on these games. I'm going to play them out. As Boydston goes reaching for that one. He was feeling it. But that's going to be out number 2 on the inning.
Really nice pitch there. Good little ball. Had some good east-west action on it. Down and away. That's tough to lay off right there.
That's another strikeout for Martin's on the mound. And to the plate, we're going to see Cole Davis. Cole takes a big cut at the first pitch for strike 1.
Got that breaking ball working now a little bit. Getting lots of swings and misses. Davis has 1 hit today back in the first inning. Also has a strikeout in his second plate appearance today.
Martin's ball is low and in the dirt. Miller does a great job of blocking it.
Yep, absolutely. Good block.
pitch is going to be called a strike. 1-2 to count on Davis. Mentioned the run rules. We're not even close there yet. That's something to keep in mind. No time limit on these games. But run rule of 10 after 3, 8 runs after 4, 6 after 5. Martin sells one high. 2 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs for Davis with runners at first and second. Martin's pitch behind Davis.
It's 2 in a row that we're almost behind him right there.
And pitch ricochets off the backstop enough where Miller can make a play and no runners advance, but it is a full count now to Cole Davis with 2 outs.
See the runners on the move here, probably.
And ball in the dirt for ball 4. So bases loaded and 2 outs for number 5, Elijah Chambers.
See if he can generate some 2-out magic here and really blow this game open.
Martin's pitch is low. Miller does a good job of scrambling, so there's no runner from third, but it is ball 1.
A couple nice plays this inning he's made back there. Good defensive blocks.
Want to know the count? 2 outs. Chambers sits a shot to third. Third baseman makes a great play on the ball. Gets it over to first to end the inning.
Man.
Excellent play by third to keep the runs at 0 in the inning. So after 4 innings of play, that's OBA 5, Fairview 0. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Available on Apple and Google. We offer fast and free shipping on all orders over $50. Blazer Bling. Come and see us.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well. His youngest boys attend Garber Public Schools, which of course makes him an avid supporter of all Garber Wolverines athletics. In addition to his diverse background, Brian...
Welcome back to Garber High School, Dink McCatherine Field for the Dink McCatherine Invitational third place game. We're entering the top of the 5th, OBA with a 5-0 lead. And that's going to be a foul ball as number 1, Caleb Uthier, swinging at the first pitch.
Uthier had a strikeout earlier today. He's had a couple base hits, though, in this tournament. Had a good single yesterday against Ringwood. A couple hits in that game against Medford on Thursday as well.
Lawson Morgan's second pitch to Uthier drops down. He gets that breaking ball that time for strike. 0-2 count on Uthier. And he goes swinging at third strike. Ball is in the dirt, so there's going to have to be a play at first. But Cheatham throws it down and makes it for out number 1.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout right there. Don't see a whole lot of those in high school baseball.
To the plate, number 10, Kenan Clark. Kennan playing third today for the Yellow Jackets. Morgan's first pitch is going to be in there for strike one.
Clark 0 for 1 so far on his afternoon. Gonna ground out to third base to start off the third inning.
He goes swinging for a low one and misses for strike two. 0-2 to count with one out. No runners on.
Another quick 0-2 here for Morgan.
He is working efficiently, that's for sure. He's going to send one at the third baseman. Knocks it down, doesn't make a catch. Tries to good throw by the third baseman just to make a play out of it, but Clark beats out the throw. So Clark's going to be on first with one out. And to the plate. Top of the order, number 7, Brant Strader.
Strader having a very good tournament so far. Been one of Fairview's best offensive players in the lead-up spot.
He fouls one back over the screen and over our heads. Strike number 1. We mentioned this is a third-place game of the Dink McCaffrey Invitational. Had to flip the schedule around a little bit to accommodate for some problems, but the consolation game will be coming up today. It'll be next after this one, approximately 12:15, give or take. That's going to see Covington Douglas versus Ringwood. Covington Douglas coming over from Pool B, which has been played at Kremlin the past couple of days. That ball's in the dirt. Runner goes from first to second with no throw. And Strader's got a 1-1 count. Covington Douglas coming from Pool B. Ringwood actually winning a tiebreaker. 3-way tie for third between Ringwood, Wacomas, and Medford in Pool A. Strader's going to bloop one over the first baseman's head into short left. That's down on the grass.
Thought they were going to send him for a second.
Clark wanted to. Coach thought about it, and then he sprinted down the third base line and put the brakes on Clark. Either way, it's runners at first and third with one out. As number 4, Reed Martins, our pitcher, comes to the plate.
Martin's 0 for 2 as well today. Good pop-a fly and a long fly ball in his first 2 at-bats. Had a very nice day yesterday, though, in that game against Ringwood. Had a good hit and a walk, reached base on a walk as well.
Got a chance to do himself some favors here. Takes a big cut at the first pitch.
That was a good pitch. 1. Again up 0-1 here. Morgan started, I think, every batter so far this inning up on the count. It's always so underrated, I always think, for pitchers to be able to start ahead in the count.
Morgan gets one inside. Martins dives out to get out of the way. So the runner will advance from first, now on second, and it is 1-1 count. As he looks at that one high, 2-1. Good day for baseball. It's still windy, but
yeah, absolutely. A little bit warmer.
A little bit warmer. Get out from underneath this canopy out in the sun. And feels pretty good. That pitch is a strike, 2-2 to count.
Wind will die down some. We can take this thing down, although I don't think that's going to happen, probably.
No, I don't think it will either. In fact, the wind may take it down for us, this canopy.
Yeah, it's moving pretty good, isn't it?
I'll have to go to Billings to get it later. Full count, I believe. Let's see if I get a signal from the umpire. I do not. I believe that's a full count. 3-2 count. He goes swinging. Ball's in the dirt. No one's on first, but tag is applied by Cheatham for out number 2.
Man, big strikeout right there.
So runners at second and third with 2 outs. For number 20, our catcher, Bowden Miller.
Miller had a good knock in his last at bat. Something else into the outfield here would probably score both of those runs.
takes that one inside, and that inside corner that Morgan's been trying to paint, he gets that call for strike one.
It's a pretty good command today.
Miller takes a big cut. It's going to foul down the third base side, out of play. 1-2 is his count. He's going to have to guard the plate a little bit with 2 outs and 2 runners on. And he does. Takes a shot. It's going to roll. Shortstop makes a play on the ball and deep behind second, but not in time to make a play on anyone. Run will score for Fairview. That's their first run of the day. And runners are going to be at first and third with 2 outs.
Great play there, though, by that shortstop. If that ball got out all the way, rolled into the outfield, that would have at least scored both of those runs for sure.
That's correct. And he had to dive behind second just to get to the balls. Fairview's going to send in a pinch runner, number 12, Sterling Cooper, coming in. So 5-1 OBA in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, 2 on for number 3, Jax Bernard.
Bernard struck out in his last plate appearance.
Hits
Not
it short
here.
on the ground. Shortstop's able to make a play and flip it over to second for the 3rd out of the inning. So Fairview gets on the board in the top of the 5th. Our score 5-1 OBA. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Blessed to serve in ministry for most of his adult life as well. He is now thrilled to have the opportunity to join Blevins & Co. Realty and serve the great people of Northwest Oklahoma with all of their real estate needs. So contact Brian Bishop today at 580-297-5010.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Garber High School, our 3rd place game of the Dink McCatherine Invitational. And OBA is up 5-1 in the bottom of the 5th, looking to score some more runs. And we have a new pitcher for the Yellow Jackets Fairview on the mound right now, number 3, Jax Bernard.
Looks to be Bernard's first appearance here at the Garber tournament.
His first pitch to Andrew Campbell, the DH, hits him. No, correction, that's number 22. That's Harry Nunez. Nunez is going to be on first. And up next for the Trojans, number 36, Ezra Reese.
Reese trying to get on base for the first time today. Strikeout and ground out in his 2 plate appearances so far this afternoon.
Reese takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. That time he's going to send a short hop to actually fly ball to third base for out number 1. So 1 out, runner on first for number 9, Jacob Buller.
Ooh, dropped, popped up the bunt. This catcher's going to make a good throw, and he's going to get him at first there. We'll advance the runner, though, so score it as a sacrifice for number 9, Bueller there.
Ball's outside for ball 1 to number 2, Andrew Campbell, the DH. We have 2 outs, Mr. Fisher, is that
Yes,
correct?
yeah.
All right,
Yes.
get this scoreboard fixed. 2 outs, want to know the count. And Bernard's pitch is fouled back over the screen. Going to be 1-1.
Campbell got a good base hit his last time up, and just in this last inning, the 4th inning, almost came around to score.
Bernard's pitch is in the dirt. Runner from second's going to advance to third. There is a throw, a little closer than probably should have been, but
yeah,
Nunez is in, standing up on third. So 2-1 count with a runner on third and 2 outs for Campbell. Takes a cut, going to foul it off. Left field line over the fence. 2-2.
It's a little late on a couple of these, couple foul balls off to that left side.
He hits a shot between third and short. Shortstop makes a deep play on it, but not in time. That'll score another run for OBA. Runner scores from third. Campbell gets a RBI there. 6-1 our score. The bottom of the 5th.
I'm impressed with the infielders' play. We've seen several good plays on either side. Good throws, not a whole lot of errors, and relatively clean game this afternoon.
Back to the top of the order for the Trojans, number 12, our pitcher Lawson Morgan. Looks at ball 1.
Morgan is 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts. Going to try and avoid the hat trick in this at-bat.
Outside again from Bernard. 2-0 the count. 2 outs. Runner is on first. That's correct. Runner on first. Morgan takes a big cut for strike 1.
Got a little bit lucky that he missed that one. He hung that breaking ball up there pretty good.
Well, if you're wondering about the broadcast for the next game, you're in luck. We've got 2 Squirtle schools playing again. So that pitch is outside for ball 3. So broadcast will be found at cdwildcats.tv, ringwoodreddevils.tv, garberwolverines.tv. And if you're confused by all that, you can always go to squirtle.tv and find what you need. And there's a strike 3 by Morgan. And that is going to end the inning for Bernard. So after 5 innings of play, our score, OBA 6, Fairview 1. You're watching high school baseball on squirtle.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Blazer Bling offers a huge selection of trendy and affordable styles, providing customers with the best shopping experiences since 2016. Stop by the store and check out the new fall items. Located at 408 Main Street, Garber, Oklahoma. You can also shop our website at blazerbling.com or over on the app, available on Apple and Google. We offer fast and free shipping on all orders over $50. Blazer Bling. Come and see us.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities.
Welcome back. As we enter the top of the sixth inning, we do have a pitching change for OBA as well. On the mound now for the Trojans, number 2, Andrew Campbell. So Lawson Morgan finishes the day after 5 innings of work on the mound, moves over to third base. Campbell's first pitch is high for ball 1. At the plate, center fielder, number 2, Dennis Gilmore.
Gilmore reached on a walk earlier in his first appearance. A well-hit ball for a line out earlier as well.
That time he bounces one down the third base line foul. 1-1 is his count. There's a shot over the first baseman. It's going to go into right field, and that wind slices it just over the right fielder's head. Gilmore's feeling it. He's thought about turning second onto third. He backpedals into second for a double.
Nice hit there. Wind helped him out too, for sure.
Definitely a tough play on the ball with that kind of cut. And the wind coming in from the south shoots it over the right fielder's head. So next up, we're going to see number 13, our designated hitter, Sutton Hayes.
2 for 2 this afternoon for Hayes. 2 singles in his first 2 at-bats.
Campbell's pitch is high and outside, ball 2. Top of 6 here at Garber. Pace of play has been pretty quick, moving along well. There's strike 1.
Strike there.
And a lot of that has to do with good pitching, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Both squads, 3 guys into the 5th inning.
Been pretty rare for this tournament. I feel like we've seen a lot of turnover.
That pitch is outside, ball 3, 3-1 the count to Hayes. He takes a big cut. Campbell serves it up, and it's going to be strike 2 for a full count. Campbell's going to spin around, check the runner at second. No play there. Back to the plate, full count. No outs, runner on second.
Big pitch here.
Takes a cut, bounces it over to shortstop. Shortstop has to step up on the slow roller, makes a throw over to first and gets it there in time. Does advance the runner from second now to third. So runner on third, one out. For number 5, Cole Richter.
Richter 0 for 2 today. 1 strikeout. Did get a good cut on the ball in the second at bat. Just
first pitch is outside for ball 1. Big swing and miss by Richter for strike 1.
There's a little pitch there, slow moving. Little breaking ball he's got. It's causing some problems so far.
And a shot into right, and once again, right footer's going to have a hard time adjusting to that slice, and that's going to score 1 for Fairview as Richter advances to second with an RBI double.
Nice hit there. He needed that one. He's been struggling a little bit at the plate so far in this tournament, and that's a nice 2-bagger for him and an RBI.
So 6-2 our score, top of the 6th. With a runner on second, 1 out.
See if Campbell can keep it together here. We've seen a lot of big leads squandered at a pitching change, but that one is hit over to second, and the play is made over at first for the second out.
That was Caleb Uthier for Fairview on that first pitch swing. Had a chance to beat it out, but didn't get there quite in time for out number 2. And next up at the plate, after Uthier, number 10, Kenan Clark.
We'll advance Richter over to third on more runner in scoring position here.
First pitch is inside corner for strike 1.
Clark 1 for 2 today on the afternoon. And a nice base hit in his last at bat. See if he can drive in another run here.
Wind got our camera a little bit. We'll get it twisted in the end of the half. We can still see third, but just barely. As this shot by Clark into left field, play is made for out number 3. So after 5.5 innings of play, our score is Oklahoma Bible Academy 6, Fairview 2. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
More retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Brian Bishop was born and raised in Enid and has raised his incredible family in the area as well. His youngest boys attend Garber Public Schools, which of course makes him an avid supporter of all Garber Wolverines athletics. In addition to his diverse background, Brian has been blessed to serve in ministry for most of his adult life as well. He is now thrilled to have the opportunity to join Blevins & Co. Realty and serve the great people of Northwest Oklahoma with all of their real estate needs. So contact Brian Bishop today at 580-297-5010.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works.
Back to Garber for the third place game of the Dink McCatherine Invitational. OBA with a 6-2 lead over Fairview as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. And here comes the wind,
Man.
baby. Still on the mound for Fairview, number 3, Jax Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
And at the plate for OBA is number 3, Judd Cheatham. He looks at the first pitch for ball 1.
Cheatham technically 0 for 0, but has reached base 3 times, 2 hit by pitch, and reached on an error in the 4th inning.
0 for 0, be a great band name. As Cheatham sends one
Absolutely.
short of right field, has to take a bounce. Center fielder comes over and keeps it from rolling past, but that's going to be a hit and a runner on first.
And it is a good band name. You're right. 0 for 0.
To the plate, number 21, Bodie Boydston, having himself a pretty good day.
Yeah, definitely. Single and double in 2 of his 3 at-bats this afternoon. 3 RBIs for the Trojans.
Bernard checks the runner at first, no throw, so runner at first, no out, and Bernard's going to check him again.
Almost got away from him there.
Cheatham's got some speed over there. I understand the thought process,
Yep.
but if one gets past, Cheatham could be on third.
Yep. Yeah.
Pitch is outside for ball 1 to Boydston.
Definitely would not be surprised to see him go here.
Checks him again. Nobody's hurt. I want to know the count. As we mentioned, next game's going to see Covington Douglas versus the Ringwood Red Devils. Approximate start time at 12:15. You know how baseball go. Could be
Yep.
be a little different, but that's what we're shooting for.
Another check over to first there. He's really concerned.
Boydston's going to pop it up. The wind's going to carry it. Bernard can make a play on it, but and I lost it. Did you see it? Did it
He
bounce?
overran it a little bit. Yeah, I
Okay.
think it dropped in foul territory behind him.
So a ball that probably would have been a pop-up to the pitcher ends up drifting out to foul territory in third base line, and just one of those days.
Absolutely. Not the first of those that we've seen today.
Not at all.
Ooh.
Boydston, big cut. On strike 2. 1-2 his count.
Hung that one up there for him. See what he does here with 2 strikes on him. Good layoff. That's a tough pitch to lay off there. Struck out on a similar pitch to that in his last at-bat.
Whacks one into deep right. Right fielder is able to get under it, make the play, keeps Cheatham back at first. And 1 out.
Another good hit. He's hit the ball hard almost every at-bat he's had today.
So with 1 out, Cheatham on first as a runner. We're going to get number 25, Cole Davis, at the plate, looking to notch another one in the hit tally.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That was it. Looking for his second hit of the day this afternoon. 1 for 2 was a walk and a strikeout.
Cheatham checks the runner at first. Or correction, that's Bernard checks Cheatham at first. Get that straight. Bernard looks here at the plate. First pitch to Davis. Going to be close but outside for ball 1.
Mentioned earlier, we've seen some awfully good pitching today. That is very true. This might be the most well-pitched game from both sides that we've seen, despite the 6 runs for OBA. Not a lot of wild pitches or anything crazy like that, although that pickoff's going to get away from him there.
Yeah. And as we mentioned, if one gets away, Cheatham's got the speed on first, and he does. He ends up on third on the wild throw over.
Over to first. You nailed it, partner.
Bernard was worried about him. He kept checked him multiple times, and finally one sailed over the first baseman's head. So now a runner on third with one out for Davis. Now he's coming up swinging.
Man.
Shot to third. Great play on third base by Reed Martins. Snags it. Keeps Cheatham home, or at third from home. And 2 outs now.
Great awareness there by Cheatham. If he hadn't been paying attention, that could have been a double play back to the bag. He hit that so hard.
So up next, number 5, Elijah Chambers for the Trojans with 2 outs and a runner on third. And he pops one up. This is going to be out to left.
And he got it.
And left fielder makes a play for out number 3. So no damage done in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to head to the top of the 7th. Our score, OBA 6, Fairview 2. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.
Seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Diesel Horse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Diesel Horse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Welcome back to Garber as we enter the top of the 7th inning, 6-2 OBA. As Fairview's going to head to the plate and try to make a dent in this lead. Number 2, Andrew Campbell, still on the mound for OBA. This is his 2nd inning of work. And at the plate, number 7, Brant Strader.
Top of the order here for the Yellow Jackets. About as good as ways you could have drawn up starting this inning. Under your final 3 outs.
So, Strader fouls one back at the backstop. Strike 1. 0-1 his count.
Strader did have a hit in his last at bat, hoping to start things off well here.
Campbell's pitch is popped up, and it is going to drift foul, but the play is made by the first baseman, Cole Davis, and it's going to be out number 1.
Tough play there, man. Got to try and put that ball in play.
So with 1 out, 2-hole hitter number 4, Reed Martins, comes to the plate to change the fortunes.
0 for 3 today. Definitely needs a new approach here.
Campbell's first pitch is wide for ball 1. This tarp is, well, it's going to challenge us today. I don't know if it'll make it till the last game. 2 o'clock, that wind's probably going to kick up.
Yeah.
May have to make some adjustments. So ball 1 there to Reed Martins. Next pitch, he's going to cut it.
Hit, yep.
Over the second baseman's head. Center fielder makes a play and right center, but easily on first for Martins. So 1 runner on with 1 out. And Bowden Miller, our catcher, comes up to the plate.
Miller looking to keep it going, 2 for 3 today. On his afternoon. Another hitter would really put some pressure on Campbell.
Campbell's first pitch outside, ball 1. Cheatham behind the plate, catcher. He's fully aware of how aggressive Fairview wants to be. So,
yep, and Strader does have a couple stolen bases already in this tournament. A few in that first game against Garber. So would not surprise me if they try and send him here. Like you said, they are wanting to be pretty aggressive, I would imagine.
Campbell throws over to first. Checks Strader. Strader's back in time. 1-0 the count. And outside again to Bowden. That time Campbell's pitch fouled off by Miller, so count goes to 2-1.
Good pitch there, get himself back in this at-bat a little bit, hopefully. Trojans.
2-1, 1 out to Miller. As Campbell gets set, he deals just high. Kind of goes to 3-1. We want to take the opportunity to thank Squirtle, everything they do for all of these high school. We're really fortunate to have a bunch of Squirtle teams in this tournament to send this broadcast out for parents, grandparents that can't be here, people that just don't have the opportunity to get out. It's a huge advantage to all those Squirtle schools, and really thankful that that platform was ever allowed to happen. And then I know at Garber we've taken full advantage of it. It's really been a good resource for us and our partner schools as well. 3-1 pitch, low and outside, ball 4. So Fairview with 2 runners on and 1 out. That's number 3, Jax Bernard, steps to the plate.
Might have something working here. See if Bernard can do anything. Does have 2 ground ball outs today, which would be pretty destructive to the Fairview cause if that were to happen again.
Campbell's pitch is inside, almost hits him. Ball 1. Good pitch. Bounced right back to Campbell at the mound. He fires over to first for out number 2. Runners advance to second and third, but more importantly for the Trojans, 2 outs. As Fairview's on their last out, trying to make a 2-out rally. And number 2, Dennis Gilmore, steps up. Coach Cheatham for OBA is going to walk out and have a conversation about this with Campbell. Like we said, top of the 7th here, 2 outs. Fairview's got an opportunity to make a little dent, but they're down to that last out, and that makes it.
It's been a pretty good game today so far. Pretty well played, despite a 4-run score. I feel like both teams have played well, played pretty well today.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, it's we keep talking about it, and we can't say it too much with the weather conditions as they are. We've seen a lot of errors the past 2 days being made, and these 2 teams have kept that in check.
Yep.
And here comes Gilmore.
Gilmore has 2 doubles in his last 2 at-bats. He'll look to put another.
Are you fortune-telling on us, Mr. Fisher?
Trying to be the Tony Romo play-by-play
I
here.
like that. And that pitch is fouled way back behind the backstop for strike number 1. The Tony Romo of Squirtle High School baseball.
I wish. I don't think I'm that good, but I know I'm not that good, actually.
You don't make that much, I know that.
Yeah.
Second pitch, outside for ball 1, 1-1 count. Campbell's pitch gets that outside corner for strike 2.
It's a good pitch.
One and 2 the count, 2 runners on, 2 outs. And
Nice.
Gilmore stays alive, fouling it off.
Really nice way to keep fighting there. That was a tough pitch, and he was able to get a piece of it.
This time Gilmore sends a shot right over the
Got it
shortstop's
again.
head. That's going to score 2. As Fairview's being aggressive. OBA hits the cutoff man and almost has the play. The runner at second.
Man.
Gilmore gets under the tag just in time.
Wow.
Could have been a backbreaker there for the Yellow Jackets after a great hit.
Great play by that cutoff man to recognize wasn't going to make the play at home and cut that off, make a play at second. You're right, he almost had him. I thought he did for a second.
So Fairview gets to stay alive. One more batter at least with number 13, Sutton Hayes, the designated hitter, coming up to the plate. Runner on first, 2 outs. Or sorry, second. Runner on second, 2 outs. Campbell deals the pitch outside for ball 1. So 6-4 our score. And out wins it for OBA. Top of the 7th here. Fairview trying to at least tie it up, have a chance to keep playing.
Hayes does have a couple of hits himself this afternoon. Having a pretty nice day.
Sends a shot
And
past first
got
base.
it.
Rolls into right field. Right fielder bobbles it, so the run easily scores. But stays in front. Ball stays in front of the right fielder, which doesn't allow Hayes to get to second. Does score a run. Our score now 5-6.
Great approach there. Wasn't trying to do too much, not trying to kill it, just trying to knock something into the outfield, get that runner home.
And Fish the Commish, back-to-back predictions come true for you. Tony Romo of Squirtle High School Baseball. I love it.
Yeah, we'll see if I can keep that up. Probably not, but at least it's nice to get a couple right every now and again.
Campbell checks the runner first, no throw over, so no one's harmed there. At the plate, number 5, Cole Richter for the Yellow Jackets.
Richter is 1 for 3 today.
Campbell's pitch outside and paints it. I like that call.
Yep.
I was afraid he wasn't going to get that call, but I think he painted that outside corner.
A couple good pitches on that part of the plate. Back-to-back batters.
That one's straight down the middle, and Richter takes a big cut. Doesn't connect for an 0-2 count. So 0-2, 2 outs, runner on first for Fairview, trying to stay alive. This pitch is outside and high for ball 1.
Tried to go to that breaking ball with 2 strikes and just couldn't quite get over on it enough. Left it up there a little bit. See if he gives it to him again right here. Not a bad pitch with 2 strikes.
Big cut and swing for out number 3, and that's going to end the ball game. Fairview with a really good top half of the 7th inning, just not enough. OBA is going to win this game 6-5. And one of the better games we've seen in this tournament.
Yeah, let's hope that the next 2 games are as good or better than this one was today.
So OBA leaves the tournament with an interesting record of 4-0-1. 4-0-1 with that tie against Kremlin, losing the tiebreaker. But comes home with a 3rd place trophy from the Dink McCatherine Invitational at Garber. We appreciate both these schools being in the tournament. Great coaches, great schools, great teams, and we've had a blast calling them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Consolation game coming up in approximately 15 to 20 minutes. We'd like to thank everybody for listening, and hopefully you tune back in at 12:15. You're watching high school baseball on Squirtle.tv.